Hello, my name is Will Awad, and today we're going to review what's new in Teamcenter 2406. Before we begin, I would like to go over what sets us apart from the others. At Geometric Solutions, we offer not only our sales expertise when it comes to choosing the right Siemens software, we also offer a wide variety of other services. Our 20 plus years experience includes engineering services, software implementation support, as well as direct access to our many knowledgeable application engineers. The customer interaction doesn't stop there. We also have a dedicated support team that is here to provide you with direct first-line support. So remember, when your PLM needs arise, Geometric Solutions is your answer. We walk the talk. Here's a brief overview of what I'll be covering in today's webinar. Let's start off with the Teamcenter 2406's enhanced look and feel. One of the Siemens' top priorities is making a powerful product that is easy to use. While styling the interface, it is important to stay consistent with today's web pages and applications, such as shown here in Outlook.com. As you can see, not only is the layout familiar, but also the styling of the views in the layout. To complement the familiar look, Teamcenter 2406 now comes with the familiar feel of a tabular design. The tab-like design builds a clear association with the page content and separates it from the session controls. To complement the tabular redesign, breadcrumbs have been refreshed as well. Here you see what the prior Teamcenter 2312 release looked like when the selection breadcrumb was shown as part of the header. In Teamcenter 2406, whatever is highlighted in at the end of the breadcrumb with the selection is now given a blue fill color. One of the benefits of this change is that the header now clearly shows the opened object in a clean, easy-to-read format. This forms a clear page hierarchy from the top open object down to the interactions and selection in the page. Now let's review breadcrumbs in real time. First, let's select an item. Notice that the active selection is highlighted in the breadcrumb. When selecting more than one item, the number of selected items is displayed in the breadcrumb. When selecting items belonging to different parents, the nearest common parent is listed in the breadcrumb. When you select something in the primary work area and then select something from the secondary work area, the breadcrumb includes both selections and lists the active selection after the separator. Again, if we select more than one item, the number of selected items is displayed in the breadcrumb. This release introduces a new Teamcenter Explorer page that replaces the folder page in earlier releases. This remains consistent with the theme of familiarity. Users will now browse through their different files by first selecting the Explorer tab instead of the Folders tab, similarly to the way you would browse through your files in Windows Explorer. Through customer feedback on how frequently you use commands as shown through telemetry in more accessible places. Another neat addition to the 2406 release is the easy access to commands and tools right from the right-click functionality that you know and love. Here you'll see on the left-hand side, we now have checkout, submit to workflow, revise, and save as. No longer do you have to select the object and then drag your mouse over to the Tools tab and select the functionality from there. You now have it right from the right-click functionality. This is also true in the Details area. You'll see you have the Checkout and Submit to Workflow. Now let's take a look at some of the improvements that have been made to visualization. One of Teamcenter's core strengths is its visualization capabilities. Through Active Workspace Connect's live integration, users can enable Active Workspace to drive Teamcenter visualization configuration and context. This seamlessly launches and manages a Teamcenter visualization session that dynamically changes in the product structure. Now let's see that functionality in action. In this video, you can see how Active Workspace Connect enables you to use Active Workspace elements and features to drive the visualization displayed in your Teamcenter visualization session in real time. When you make selections or show or hide elements, the information is reflected in both Active Workspace and Teamcenter visualization. Additionally, you can use Active Workspace to apply smart discovery filtering to your Teamcenter visualization session, and you can impose partitions or pack or unpack repeated elements in the structure tree. Now let's take a look at change management and BOM management. Even the most powerful PLM systems and processes are no match for human error. In the latest version of Teamcenter, predicting some of these errors just became a bit easier. With Teamcenter 2406, users will now have the ability to avert a red line change with one simple command. Let's see this functionality in action. In this video, we have a cross-cart assembly that contains a handful of red line parts that are going through an engineering change workflow. Upon further review, we concluded that some of these parts were redlined in error. All the user must do is select the object that they would like to revert. In this case, it's the tray. They then right-click on it and select Revert. By clicking Revert in the confirmation window, you can now see that the part has been reverted to its original state. Let's see that again with a different part in a different assembly. Again, it's as easy as right-clicking on the red line part and then selecting the Revert function. By opening the ECN summary page, the user can confirm that the red line parts have been successfully reverted as they are no longer present in the change summary. Now let's look at the latest improvements that have been made to BOM structure filtering. You can now configure and view the impacted candidate's content by filtering the BOM structure by the problem item revision and its parent, and then configure a range of release effectivity. By using the effectivity filter and parent ID filter, the assembly parts that match all these specified filter criteria get displayed in the impacted candidates table. In this video, you're performing impact analysis on the problem item bearing small from the hard drive assembly. As the figure shows, this bearing small part is used inside multiple parent assemblies. Today, we see all parent assemblies are shown as impacted candidates. You go to the configuration panel using the configuration command on the impacted candidates table. When you select parent ID as platter assembly and effectivity range as 1 to 20, you get spindle motor assembly and platter assembly as the impacted candidates. When you select parent ID as RW head assembly and effectivity range as 1 to 20 and 21 to 50, you get gimbal spindle, flex PCB, and RW head spring assembly as the impacted candidates. When you select parent ID as base plate assembly, platter assembly, and effectivity range as 1 to 20, you get spindle motor assembly and platter assembly as the impacted candidates. This way, you see the assembly data based on your filters in an identifiable and easy to consume way. The last feature that I'd like to discuss today is Teamcenter 2406's ability to merge unincorporated changes. When you introduce a new part or to replace an existing part in a BOM, a bill of material, and modify its effectivity range, the modification is called an effectivity cutback or effectivity split. The system reduces or cuts back the effectivity range of the original part so that it does not overlap with the effectivity of the new or replacing part. Within an engineering bill of materials, the usage has its own independent life cycle and is released as part of a change. Multiple users can make updates to the same part using separate change notices. Teamcenter 2406 provides the ability to merge the updates from a complete ECN into an in-progress ECN for such engineering bill of material parts. In this video, we are assuming the role of Charles. He is collaborating with his colleague Pahal on a released collaborative product, which is the engineering bill of material demo car. The E-bomb has a date effectivity set to January 1st, 2024 and up. As part of your current active change notice, with the effectivity June 10th and up, you have made certain modifications to the bill of materials. You modified the quantity of washer light element in the suspension assembly from 2 to 3. The occurrence effectivity date has been modified from January 1st and up to January 1st to June 9th. You replaced the standard wheel with sports wheels in wheels assembly. And the standard wheel usage got the cutback occurrence effectivity date modified from January 1st and up to January 1st to June 9th. And sports wheels tire usage got the new effectivity of June 10th and up. The action columns inside the change summary reflects respective part modifications as well. Meanwhile, your colleague Pahil is tasked with an emergency change. As part of his current active change notice, with effectivity 10th of July and up, he has modified the quantity of washer light in the suspension assembly from 2 to 4. The quantity usage got the cutback occurrence effectivity date modified from January 1st and up to January 1st to June 9th, and the 4 quantity usage got the new effectivity of July 10th and up. He also adds a child UB part as first aid box to the chassis assembly, and it comes with a new effectivity of July 10th and up. Finally, he releases his change. When you switch to your change summary, you see that the demo car assembly is updated in real time from your colleague's emergency change to your ongoing change. The first aid box is already present with the effectivity of July 10th and up. For the concurrent modifications on part washer light, you will see an orange merge required indicator on the change summary. You review the change modifications in detail. After you merge the modifications from Pahal's completed change in your ongoing change, you will get washer light quantity 2 usage is from January 1st to June 9th. Washer light quantity 3 usage is from June 10th to July 9th. And washer light quantity 4 usage is from July 10th and up. This is clearly visible in the bill of materials with red lines in your active change context. This way, we have merged the modifications from one completed change to another work in progress changes for the collaborative product E-bomb. And with that, this concludes this webinar on some of the exciting new features that are now available in Teamcenter 2406. For more information, please scan the QR code or feel free to contact us via email at solutions@goplm.net. Thank you for watching.